Hey, what's up, coach? Welcome back to the podcast. Today is episode 238. I'm dedicating this whole week to decision making, and I saw this message yesterday, and man, I hate getting this kind of message, but I'm going to bring it up. I'm not going to say the coach's name because he probably listens to this podcast, but he said, I'm going to quote, he said, "Hey, Ben, I have my website up. It just doesn't look perfect yet. Should I launch my site?" Right? And then I went to go click on this website. And I'll be honest, website's not that good. But if I showed you my website back in 2009, it was literally, I had a soccer ball and it said Nabers Academy. And then below the soccer ball and below my name, it said Contact Ben. There was a button and it went to a contact page. And it looked like a 3-year-old who doesn't know how to draw created my website. That's how bad my site was. And here's what's crazy. That website worked. That website worked. Absolutely terrible design. Didn't know how to create a website back then. I didn't really care though, right? So here's what happens though. A lot of you will send me messages like, "Hey, well, it just doesn't look that good," or "It's not perfect," right? Nothing you do will be perfect. We got to face the music here. Nothing you do will be perfect. And when you wait and try to perfect every little detail, there's someone out there that's a little bit scrappier, that doesn't really care about that, that's going to move ahead of you. And they're going to take your market share. This is the way it works, right? This is just the way it works. And I see some coaches who are like, "Ben, I want my website to look like yours." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Are you sure? You sure you want it to look like mine?" And they're like, "Yes, I want to do that." I'm like, "All right, cool. Go get Kajabi. That's the website service I use. Pony up the investment, and I'll give you my website. I can literally give you my website in 30 seconds, and then you can just go put your logo and your name and change 2 things, and you'll have a fully functioning funnel. You'll have everything that I have if you want to do that, all right?" But then coach was like, "Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay that much." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, then don't do that." Right? And you should do that though. If you want to simplify things, yeah, you should do that. And guess what? My site isn't perfect. Nothing perfect about my website. There's plenty of coaches in our mastermind who have websites that are way, way better than mine. Way better than mine. Right? So if you face this fear of, "Oh, it has to be perfect," and that's stalling you and you're not making decisions because of that, you need to look yourself in the mirror and say it out loud 5 times. Say, "Hey, I'm not perfect." Say it 5 times. And then just go do the thing. And I promise you, if you send me a message in the future where you're like, "Ben, I don't know if it's good enough," I'm going to send you back to this episode. And then you're going to be like, "Ah, man, you know what? He's right. I'm not perfect." All right? Because I'm not perfect. There's nothing perfect I do. These podcasts I put out could be way better, right? I could have all this cool intro music, and I have this cool DJ who's giving me props before I start talking. I could make this a million times better, right? For me, it's not about that. It's about moving with speed, right? And that's what I want for you. I want you to start moving with speed. Stop thinking everything needs to be perfect, because it's not. It's not going to be perfect, all right? And I'll leave you with this. The most successful coach that I've ever been able to work with in our mastermind. And first he was part of our one-on-one consulting program. Then he transitioned to the mastermind. He's not in the mastermind anymore. But the most successful coach has the worst website out of, I would say, almost every coach that I've worked with. He has one of the worst websites as far as design, how it looks, the functionality, how it looks on mobile. It looks absolutely garbage. And if he was listening to this right now, if he was sitting next to me in this office, he'd start laughing because he knows it's not good, right? So this should show you, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect. Now that's it for today's episode. If you want to learn more about how we can scale your business, where we can work directly together, side by side, simply go to our website at www.buildmysportsbiz.com. I have a lot of different options on how I can personally help you. We have our one-on-one consulting program that's limited to a certain amount of coaches every year. We have our mastermind, that's a group program. And we also have our live workshops here in Texas at my office. This is where I record all these podcasts. And it's a pretty awesome office space where you, me, and a select group of coaches who want $100,000 per year plus businesses. This is where we meet, and it's where we lay out the action steps. And that's it, guys. See you tomorrow.